All right, I know it's hard to believe November is right around the corner. It is coming up this week, but how many of you had just a really fantastic summer? How many of you had a great fall and maybe went to Freeman Arts Pavilion shows? I've been to so many concerts there, and every single one, it's like creating new memories, you know, not just for me, but with my family and with the community members. So maybe you had that same experience, but it was a successful season for Freeman Arts. To tell us a little bit more, we have Molly with Freeman Arts. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Happy to have you. I really want to start with that, with just the success you guys saw with your shows, your concerts this year. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. It was our 17th season, and we had just over 100,000 people come through the gates for about 65 performances. And we surpassed a big milestone this year. We served 1 million patrons over our 17th season. So we're very excited about that milestone.
You should be very excited. It's incredible. And I've mentioned on the show before, you know, I always think to some of my favorite Freeman shows. Ziggy Marley was one I saw last season. And I mean, it's more than just a show. It was this time I got to have with my family and see people from out of town, see a legend, because of course I love Ziggy. But what was the reaction from people? Were they seeing the same things that I've experienced at Freeman, just these core memories that they were building?
I think so. Yeah. I hope so. You know, I have a 6-year-old, and I get the opportunity to bring her to shows that are age appropriate, and I see families and friends and girls' night out and date night and all of those things happening. And we hope that people take a chance on a different art form every once in a while too.
That's a very good point, because you give such a great mix of genres and artists each season. And if you maybe missed out this season, you couldn't go, or you just want some more Freeman Arts, off season is something happening this year. So they're not done yet. What's going on off season?
Yeah, so thank you.
Yeah.
We really had a goal of presenting programming year round for the public a few years ago, and so this year is really the first year we've presented. It'll be 5 performances outside of the summer season. We had a few in the spring. We had an event with Rehoboth Art League, and we had an event with Opera Delaware. These programs are focused on local artists and arts organizations, and they're really designed to be smaller, more intimate, and they're designed to have an arts enrichment or arts education component. Part of our mission is arts education, and we often think about that for students in our arts education program, pre-K through 12. And we want to expand that arts education opportunity for everyone. And so we have a few events coming up. We just had an event with Clear Space Theater Company, which was kind of a behind the scenes of Sweeney Todd, which they were producing in October. And coming up, we have Through the Lens, which is an event focused on using your everyday device, your smartphone or your tablet, to capture memories through photo and video. And then what do you do with all that stuff that's on your phone? And then we have an event in December with the University of Delaware. It's called a holiday warm-up with the Easterlies, which are a woodwind quintet from the University of Delaware.
Wow, I would be interested too in that photo one, because girl, the photos, I think they go all the way back to high school. I can't delete them. It's so hard. So I know a lot of you are like that too, so you'll be interested in that. Why is it so important for you to keep, you know, these opportunities and these shows and gatherings going on throughout the year as much as possible?
What we believe that the arts are important, and having access to the arts is important on a year-round basis, not just for 14 weeks in the summer. And so these events offer the opportunity for the public to stay engaged with us in our mission. We're very grateful for the support of the community, time, talent, and treasure that people give to us. This time of year, we start to think about year-end giving, and every dollar counts. You know, we are a nonprofit fundraising arts organization, which means all of the dollars that we bring in are public dollars. And the best way you can do that today is go to freemanarts.org/donate.
Yeah, I think the website's a great resource. I've been on it plenty of times, so go there to learn more about shows, volunteer your time. It seems like such a fun place to give back. And if you're looking for somewhere to give this holiday season, Freeman Arts could be a great opportunity. Molly, thank you for being here and telling us all about the off season.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And let's beat more records next year, you guys. We beat some records this summer. We're going to beat them again next summer. All right, we're also just going to do more CoastLife. That's what we're focusing on right now. So we'll get to that in just a second.